The easiest way to understand the function we need to do in order to handstand is first to break the functions we do when we stand on our feet. This analogy will be very useful and will allow us to master the handstand 10 times faster. By intentionally experiencing how this function feels when you stand on your feet, you will receive an experiential knowledge on how it should feel when you stand on your hands. Doing that will enable you to understand on an experiential level what you need to do from your very first moment on your hands. As a result, cutting months of trial and error and getting straight to the actions that bring the results. So what we're doing to keep the balance when we stand on our legs. Let's see what each joint does individually and then see how it relates to what the hands are doing when we handstand. And the last joints are the hips and the shoulders. The function of the hips is basically moving forward and backward over the center of support. Try to lose a little bit of balance and try to save yourself by moving your hips in the opposite direction. So if you fall backwards, move your hips forward. If you fall forward, move your hips backward. The same thing happens when we handstand. We use our shoulders, driving them backward and forward to regain balance. Most people don't have the amount of strength needed to perform those movements when they handstand. And that's where the conditioning comes in. In order to save yourself from falling when you handstand, in the beginning you'll need much wider movements, and the more you gain experience on the hands, the fewer corrections will be needed and the movements will be much smaller and more precise. Soon you will start the actual practice of the handstand, and I want you to remember those exercises. And if needed, you can review them to experience this again.